Hi Ryan, hopefully this is a nice surprise for you. And for everybody else, my name is Charlie Charles and I'm in the United Kingdom. I'm a former Royal Marines Commando and served 21 years before getting medically discharged. I've served around the world in various conflicts and ended up riding home from work and ended up having a push bike versus car accident where I had a broken neck, a fractured skull and a bleed on the brain. Due to my accident, I heard about the Invictus Games and was lucky enough and fortunate enough to try and be a competitor for it, and then I was lucky enough to get selected to take part in the Invictus Games. It's been a long journey but thoroughly fantastic at the same time. So I was competing in the swimming event where I met you, and you was the first person at the Invictus Games to go under a minute for 100 freestyle, which was amazing achievement, and that was one of the achievements I really wanted to achieve and set a goal to achieve it. When I seen the heats coming up prior to the final, I realised you'd already done that, and with it saying you was from Australia, I thought, well, I'm going to go and try and talk to this bloke. I'm going to try and find out who he is. And I looked at all the Australian competitors and I thought, I think that's him, and I introduced myself to you. Hi mate, is your name Kelly? And you said yes, and I said, hi, my name's Charlie Charles, and we started chatting and I told you that I wanted to be able to go under a minute for 100 freestyle, so I'd do your deal. And the deal was, if you took me under a minute for 100 freestyle, I'd let you win. Kind of almost worked out like that, but I managed to pick you to the post luckily. In that brief conversation, because I have talked about this to anybody who will listen, and from there we sat down, had a bit more of a chat. You told me what had happened to you and how quickly, since getting out of hospital to then turning it around and then competing, which was a very short space of time, and again a great achievement to be so fit and healthy after having such a serious things happen to you. If you remember, I said amazing, that's fantastic, and I genuinely still mean that, but I said the psychological, the competitive side in my head saying, thank goodness he hasn't been training for as long as I have been, because I got out of hospital a bit longer than you, so I'd had a bit more practice in trying to get physically fit for the Invictus Games. So I was beneficial there, and I was using the psychological of fun and not seriousness to have a bit of banter. And as most of us within the armed forces do, our sense of humour can be a little bit dark, so we didn't let that sort of get in the way of having a laugh at both of our expenses. One of the last things we initially talked about when we first met on the swimming pool side was I noticed that you still had a bit of a beard going on and looking rather smooth. I commented that I used to have a bit of a beard, but for the games and to try and achieve going under a minute, I wanted to give myself every chance possible. So I shaved the beard, I shaved under my armpits, shaved all my body hair, my legs, so then I could be as slick and as fast as possible. Who knew that that might actually pay dividend and when we later then competed in the 100 metres freestyle, one, it was fantastic just to do it next to you and share that atmosphere with all them other competitors and all them other people in a glorious and fabulous location. But we knew it was going to be a challenge for both of us to try and come first. And as we were swimming along, boy, we were tired. And it came down to that last length, and I don't think anybody knew what had happened. And I remember the coach popping up inside my head saying, kick your feet, as I'm swimming along. And I thought, oh yeah, remember to do that. So I kicked my feet as fast as I could, and then I started to progress a little bit forwards, as I think your fatigue was maybe getting in, and then I was lucky enough to beat you by 1/10 of a second. So we competed in lots of events that day, first and second, but again, it was the atmosphere of Invictus Games what was just brilliant and fantastic. I was lucky enough to come second in the 50 freestyle, 50 backstroke and the 50 breaststroke, and you was the man in all them other events, getting 3 golds and 1 silver on in the 100 freestyle. And then in the relay, again, Team Australia, fantastic, coming first in the relay. So a great privilege to be able to spend that with you. And then after all the races, the Team UK jumped in the swimming pool, we chucked all the coaches in, and then if you remember, we were shouting over to the Australia team, and your coach jumped in, you jumped in, and some of the other competitors from Australia jumped in. And it was a fantastic way of finishing off our day in the swimming pool and being competitive. So it's been really good to stay in touch with you, and I really applaud and thank you for sending me a message on my phone, and then us having that relationship and that contact starting out in Dusseldorf 2023. It was amazing, the pictures that you found of us swimming, and you got off the Australian team. Also, I couldn't believe some of the pictures that you managed to send me. You had a fantastic one with a good looking chap called H. That was amazing. And the closing ceremony was just an absolute blast with amazing memories, what will be treasured forever. So it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you, and I've taken away lots of things from the time that we've known each other, including the Invictus Games itself, and there's been lots of little stepping stones what have got me to where I am now, and the ability to be able to do this, and also have the courage to talk to you in the first place. You're an absolute gentleman. It's been amazing getting to know you, and long may that continue. I look forward to coming over to Australia, hopefully at some point in the future, and we can meet up and have another beer again sometime soon. Okay now, mate, very best of luck for your future and for all the family. Take care, and I will hopefully see you soon, mate. Have a good one.
Big skill mark.
This is the last race in the championship of this week's program. Who will be our final winner? Oh, 3 and 4. Ryan Kelly. And that's 5 Charles. George Downs and Carl Woodward, silver and bronze. What a show the boys have put on for us today.
The medal ceremony for the Invictus Games Dusseldorf 2023 Men's ISE 100-meter freestyle. The winner of the bronze medal, representing Australia, Carl Woodward. And the winner of the silver medal, representing Australia, Ryan Kelly. And the winner of the gold medal and Invictus Games champion, representing United Kingdom, Paul Shaw. So once again, please show your appreciation for all your medalists.
You ready? On!